Coach Paul, this is a tribute for you.
Favorite memory from playing on the Sac Spurs is qualifying for nationals last year.
Definitely making it to the national championships that first year.
My favorite memory playing for Sac Spurs was probably beating Browse last year to make it to nationals.
My favorite memory from the team would have to be when the bench empties for any of our goals.
When me and Mark scored in the last 5 minutes of the Sousa game in regionals and we ended up beating them.
My favorite memory of playing for SAC is when we got kicked out of Dick's at Jeff Kelp.
The most important thing Coach Paul taught me is to always work hard.
The most important thing Coach Paul has taught me is that to always leave on a high note no matter what, even if we lose.
The most important thing that Coach Paul has taught me is the importance of what you do off the field, not just on the field. I know he'd always come to all of our high school games and just be there for support, even the off season, which was just amazing.
Most important thing Coach Paul taught me was to balance out having fun and being serious.
He's kind of just been a role model to me. And I feel all of us over the years, just our whole childhood.
Someone tells you no, just kind of try and brush it off and stay focused on what you want to achieve.
The most important thing Coach Paul taught me was, I don't know, how to play soccer, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's a little different for me.
My favorite Coach Paulism is whenever I come to practice or, rarely come to practice, he always says, "Oh, you showed up," or "You're finally here."
Coach Paul randomly perping the other team about not making nationals.
Favorite Coach Paulism is "See you at nationals." Oh wait.
My favorite Coach Paulism is telling other teams that they're not in nationals.
When we're all talking as a team and he'll come over and start joining in on the conversation and start using our lingo. Like the other day, we were talking about where Vaughn's been at all summer, and Coach Paul came over and he was like, he's probably just busy macking on some chicks.
My favorite Coach Paulism is I'll usually hit the worst shot you ever seen, and all Coach Paul says is that's why he's an outside back.
My favorite Coach Paul is definitely go score. Every time I get the ball down the wing, I feel like I can just hear you screaming, "Go score, go score."
Me. My favorite Coach Paul-ism is something that he's taught me, and he says all the time, is no straight balls, because he says that stuff all the time.
What I will miss most about this team is the energy on game day and how we always want to win.
The thing I'll miss most about playing for the Sac Spurs will be just the consistency of practice every week and just having something to go to.
The thing I'll miss most about playing for Sac Spurs is probably just the practices. Every week, whatever you have going on, just go to practice and be there with the guys the whole time.
Some things I'll miss most about Sac Spurs is just the bond our team has. I consider all these boys my family, and I'm just gonna miss everyone.
I'm gonna miss about playing for SAC is all the friends that I had and all the memories that we made.
Definitely just hanging out with the guys, and in between games and after practices. Those are where some of the best memories were made.
Playing with all my friends.
The thing I'll miss the most about Sac Spurs is just being with everyone and just hanging out and stuff and enjoying our time together.
I don't know, just chilling. I feel like late nights in the hotel rooms during tournaments and stuff, just hanging out and stuff.
I'll miss the most about playing for the Sac Spurs is having fun at the tournaments.
Hey Coach, thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and for the team. We all really do notice and appreciate that you go above and beyond to make sure everything works between the 05s and the 07s.
A good coach is hard to find, and a great coach is hard to forget. Thanks for a great 8 years and being a great coach to me.
Hey Coach Paul, I just wanted to thank you for the best club soccer experience I've ever had. You've been an amazing person and coach to all of us, and I'm just grateful for this past year.
Hey Coach, it's been a great couple of years playing for you. Thank you for everything you taught me, and I've learned so much to become a better player and a better person.
What's going on, Coach? It's been a good ride, man. These past 14 years or whatever, you really taught me a lot, not only as a player but as a person, on and off the field. So I just really appreciate everything you do for me, and thank you.
I just want to thank Coach Paul for being such a great coach over these years. I'm gonna miss him and the team.
Coach Paul, I've known you since I was 5 years old, and I've been in your team since I was 8. And the impact you've had on my life has just been tremendous. I want to say thank you for everything that you've done for me, how much you've been a role model for me. You're like a second dad at this point. Thank you so much, and we love you.
Out of my heart, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Coach, for everything.
Thank you.